How we doing today, everybody? Thanks for all the support on the recent Ricardo Milos documentaries. And I think this goes without saying, but be sure to watch parts 1 through 3 before this, or this video probably isn't going to make a whole lot of sense. Everyone, today we have a very special episode. We got a couple of things to cover and some new updates for the Ricardo Milos interview. I also have a lead on a possible new way to get in contact with Ricardo. But before we do, be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoy the video.
Do you like what you see?
And remember to click the bell for notifications if you want to join the effort to find Ricardo, so we can find him and pay him the big bucks. But anyway, before we get into the meat of this video,
I gotta say the dark meat here is stupendous.
Eat the cook.
Let me just say, even though it isn't still the massive meme trend that it was in 2019, guys, I'm pretty surprised with how creative the new Ricardo Milos memes are and how many there are.
I think I have something you can show me.
Sure, what is it?
Like, there's a whole lot. I can't really show you very many of them because they're a bit too spicy for YouTube. So anyways, let's get back to business. And let's start with the GoFundMe. Since last time we spoke, I set up the GoFundMe and it's in a very basic form. It's something like find and pay Ricardo Milos for the joy he's brought us, or something like that. I don't really know. I'm not very good at this sort of thing. I don't really have all the bells and whistles set up. You guys can probably tell that. I kind of wanted to make this in a way that we can have it on Discord and everyone can join in and help, because it looks sort of barren right now. I need a new photo too, if possible. I'm using a placeholder, so join the Discord if you want to join in on the GoFundMe effort. Also, I've decided to raise the goal from $10,000 to $100,000. I'm not expecting to reach that goal. My main mindset is to keep moving the goal out of reach until we can find Ricardo and confirm that he wants to accept the money. Essentially, I'm trying to protect myself so that everyone can be refunded if Ricardo decides that he doesn't want to do this and this doesn't work out. I don't really want to be on the hook for a bunch of money and have you guys sending the gay mafia after me.
We're the fucking gay mafia and we're here to pay you a visit, buddy.
Now, while we're on the subject of contacting Ricardo, there's been a rumor that he started a new Yahoo Group recently. So, I'm gonna go and try and contact them, and hopefully, we'll find some leads. And I'll let you guys know next week if anything comes from that. But anyways, moving on. This was actually quite surprising, but I got contacted by an anonymous source the other day. I can't independently verify it, so for now, we need to take it with a grain of salt. But it seems more believable than, some of the other things that I see in my comments section. This is what the user had to say. He claims that he once knew Ricardo and was a part of his social circle when they were in the National Physique Committee. He goes on to say that Ricardo doesn't actually sound like how he does in those videos. He says that he speaks with a soft southern accent in reality, and the whole Brazilian thing was just an act. He's actually half Irish and half African American, he says. He then goes on to say that his real name isn't Ricardo Milos, and that was his stage name, since it sounds exotic. He then goes on to say that he won't post his real name, and that Ricardo no longer lives in Florida. He then goes on to say that he moved north a couple years ago. He then said that he thinks that the emails are fake, and in another message, he says that Ricardo would never swear at us. He also goes on to say that it's true that Ricardo has a twin brother. I remember some of you guys were wondering about that. He then finishes with saying that he doesn't think Ricardo will come forward since he's living a happy life on his ranch. Wait a minute. A ranch? A ranch owned by Ricardo? Could this mean the legend of the ranch is real?
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Now, a lot of you guys might not trust this at first, and I didn't trust it at all at first either, but there's some small details that lead me to believe that this could possibly be true. And one of them's gonna sound a little wild, but bear with me here. He says that Ricardo owned a black and white cat and named it Snoopy. And I know this is gonna sound a little crazy, but I never reported this, but Ricardo actually goes on and on about being a huge Peanuts and Snoopy fan. But remember, like I said, I never reported on this. So this is either a very lucky guess or this guy actually knows something. Now, of course, there's a chance that this guy's messing with us since you can find out that fact on Ricardo's old website, but it does seem a little unlikely. I don't know how many people want to go digging through the web archives to go and look on Ricardo Milos's spicy old website. So hopefully this person is telling the truth, because if he is, we'd have a possible link to Ricardo, and it would be great to see something come from that. But of course, like I said, we need to take this with a grain of salt because, of course, this could totally be fabricated. Now, finally, we're on the final subject of the day. This is something a little fun. We have a game to talk about. What if I told you there was a Ricardo Milos game on Steam? What if I told you that it was free? Lords of the Locker Room. But anyway, of course, when playing this game, we have to pick Ricardo. Anaki's also a good choice too, let me add.
What the hell do you boys think that this is? Fucking fairyland? Pulling on your wee-wees like a pack of fucking fruits?
The game is a great love letter to the Gotchi Moochie meme.
Don't get smart.
Yes, we can.
And is a fighting game on the level of Super Smash Bros. And the possibilities for competitive play are limitless.
Where's my breakfast?
I mean, what do you expect? It's free. I think that'll just about do it for today, everyone. Everyone, be sure to be checking back next week for updates, and hopefully that new source or Yahoo will lead us somewhere. Thanks so much for all the support, everyone. I really appreciate on all the recent videos. Be sure to like and subscribe with notifications if you haven't yet, and I'll be sure to see you then. Also, I started streaming on Twitch again, so be sure to join us because I'm gonna go live right after this video goes up, and I'll see you guys all there. Peace out, and have a good one, everyone.